welcome to Gospel Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, and of course, subscribing to everything that we do right here at Gospel TV. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate every one of you. Yesterday, once again, on the red chair, I've got Lala right here in the building.
Thank you.
Talk. Thank you. Calm down now.
Tell me
about.
Well, you know, congratulate me.
Welcome.
First. You know, congratulate me
for
beating you now.
Where?
Yeah.
This is Gospel Reaction. I
know it's reaction.
What are you talking about?
But just tease them and say I beat you or something.
Where? On where?
No problem.
Where, please?
Guys,
Friday will come. The video it don't scatter. It don't corrupt. The project has been dismissed.
It's coming.
Deleted project. That is it. Guys, thank you so much. It is reaction today now.
I know it's reaction. But I'm off something. I just finished something now. So I went to a big game.
No, God, my God will fight for me. Anyways, talking about controversies and all of that, the Nigerian industry has been quite awash with, a lot of people saying different things and doing a lot of things different times. And Barry Jhay was trending some hours ago, as well as a couple of other artists, and also a record label owner, Cash Records. Kashy was also trending. There has been issues of, mismanagement and all of that from Barry Jhay and his label at one point. Then he left, he came back again, and just some hours ago, Kashy was reported to have been killed or to have committed suicide. Barry Jhay in the video was seen with a bloody face and all of that. Right now, a lot of allegations here and there, back and forth. Lala, what exactly is wrong with this video?
Well, I mean, for a start, we've mentioned here severally on why we think Barry Jhay has found himself in the wrongest of situations, like in the wrongest of places to call a label. I mean, from the get-go, things had not really. I mean, they tried, of course, when he came up with his song. Was he Ori? No, Ori. Ayole. I mean, Cash Records were instrumental for him, and then they did push him very well. The song was going places, the video was nice, people loved it and everything. So it looked like a match made in heaven at the start. But then again, we now started seeing bad decisions, which started from what? His EP called album. At first, he called that album an EP. And people came out and said, oh, that's not an EP, it's an album, because it's what? 9-10 tracks long. At the end of the day, Isha went on with it. That even caused some sort of arguments online. People saying, oh, people, artists can name whatever they want to. You can't say you want to name an album an EP. An EP is 5 to 6 tracks, less than 30 minutes one time. But this was more than that. This was about 8 or 9 tracks. It was over 30 minutes. So obviously it was not an EP. So since then, we've always seen that it looks like this guy has not been with the best of guys. I mean, the most experienced guys in terms of label management and everything. It didn't go down well. Then, like you mentioned, the mismanagement, he left, he came back. Then they kept on making wrong decisions in terms of songs to drop, and he wasn't getting the buzz he deserved. And we just felt, oh, maybe perhaps Cash Nation was not for him. Then came the news when the boss, the FCC, arrested the label boss.
That's
Cash himself. And we saw the pictures come online, went viral, and things like that. So, I mean, from the get-go, it looks like such a talented young man found himself in a not so nice environment in terms of the label. Things were not done rightly. And to the recent issues that happened, they were in Ghana, apparently, just 2 days ago. I mean, there was a snap of Kashy
and
Barry Jhay. Kashy gifting Barry Jhay his $15 million watch. Hublot. Yeah, and then also gifted him his car, worth $9 million. Apparently, that's what the revelations have come like. It looked like they were all rosy and everything was fine. Then all of a sudden, the news came out. He has committed suicide. Well, that news didn't come out from, I won't want to say a reputable news source. That news originated from a blog. They are not known for breaking, they're known for speculating at best.
Not authentic news.
They're not known for authentic news. So that spread out quick and said, oh, this guy committed suicide. But then after that, we now saw a video of a supposed Barry Jhay with a blooded mouth saying, oh, Kashy beat him out of the house and blah, blah. I mean, if you see Barry Jhay, he's a big dude. And Kashy is not really a big dude. There's no way that kind of thing will happen. And Kashy will beat Barry J. Barry J is a big dude. The guy is hefty. You can't manhandle someone that is hefty like that. You can't.
So?
No, he can't. He can't. Unless the guy is a kickboxer by profession. Barry J is a thick guy. He's thick. So I don't see a situation where he gets in a fight and then he will get beaten so bad. I don't think that will happen.
Bad.
Yeah. Then after then we now started getting more revelations and blah blah blah. Insiders are saying, oh, they after Kashy beats Barry J, he involved cultists, and then from there they went to
Barry J involved cultists.
That's what some allegations. They said Barry J involved cultists, and then those cultists involved military police in Ghana, and then they went to where Kashy was, and over the fear of the military police that he saw, he dropped from the balcony, and then he fell face down. That's one part of the story. The other speculation is, oh, perhaps Barry J, I don't know, something has happened between them, and then maybe retaliated, and then the guy found himself on the floor, and then maybe Barry J trying to cover up things. Oh, he got beat and is out of the place. But from what we know now, it looks like Barry J has been arrested in Ghana in connection to, we don't really know exactly what happened, but people have been speculating a lot. Kashy's siblings are saying, oh, Barry J.
Kashy's sister is saying, Barry J, you are dead and everything. How can someone
they said his brother
was wearing shoes?
Yeah. They said that's obviously it's not suicide. And I'm pretty sure it's not a case of, when I read that, what's it called? That piece about suicide, I'm like, you could tell when something is not genuine. They said, oh, he's been battling depression for some time, got arrested by the EFCC, blah, 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 blah. This is someone that was just chilling 2 days ago in Ghana, and he's gifting his signee gifts worth over 20 million naira. So I didn't believe that to affect. I think it was, I don't know who fed them that information, or maybe someone is trying to cover up their traps. I don't want to sit down here and start saying, oh, this person is guilty. I don't know what happened, but based on what has been revealed to us by several sources online and people who seem to be close to these guys, it looks like an accident that happened, something bad has happened, which may have not been deliberate, and then someone, I don't know, Barry J is now caught up in a nasty situation because I don't know. You know how when it comes to police and investigation in Nigeria, there's nothing like forensic. The person really close to her when the thing happened, and they go who say that you do. What's the name of this Nollywood guy? No color. But she was look Kashy. That's the way they went out. Go to interrogate you. She was look Kashy. So I don't know.
The Yoruba have a saying that the witch cried today and the child died tomorrow. Who no saying that the witch of yesterday?
That's not investigation.
You know?
That's just
and of course
putting logic together.
With Barry J, a day before or something, and then the next day.
I think everything happened in the same night. The video of Barry J coming out was the night before.
So how wouldn't is Barry J really innocent? This?
Well, I can't say for a fact whether he's guilty or innocent, but I know he's got himself in a nasty situation and he needs to clear himself. And I don't know, will the truth ever come out? We don't really know. I don't think there's any. If there is CCTV around there, then maybe that will shed more light into what's going on. But I don't know. I don't think so. But people do not believe Barry J's side of the story. People did not believe the suicide side of the story. So right now, everybody's in the dark. It's just everybody to their own understanding of what happened. But it's a sad thing that has happened. RIP to the dead, and to the person in the middle of it all, Godspeed, because it's very tricky. The career is about to start off, has not even reached half of the peak, and now he's involved in murder. That's what it's going to be like, because obviously it's not suicide.
He doesn't seem to be getting any support though from any celebrity.
Well, what spread out fast? A lot of people have been saying RIP to Kashy and online Naramali, and a lot of other guys. Some people have been posting cryptic messages, people who are close to that circle. There's a Bizu said something that is it a Koba Adaba or something like that? That means things you don't know nothing about.
You don't get involved.
Hopefully you don't get involved with things like that. Maybe it's a cryptic message because we know that Barry J at one point was close with David. He was almost getting signed to David, or maybe some complexity in BMW, he didn't get signed. But he was always close with them, with BMW, the plug and things like that. So I think those guys would know exactly what happened by now, but they're not going to come out and share because it's not their place to say it.
Do you really think anyone knows what happened except the Bariche?
I don't think it's just two of them that will be there in the hotel or wherever they were. I don't think it's just two of them. There will be some other eyewitnesses. There's a guy who says, "Oh, the last words of Kashy was to Barige was he loved him," or something like that. That's what I forgot his name. One guy that said that was his last words. So obviously he's also there, but he was also there. Yeah, and that was an eyewitness. That's another eyewitness. Yeah.
Well, this is actually a very, very disturbing one. I mean, RIP to the dead, and of course, Godspeed to Barige. But finally, Lara, is this likely the end or the beginning of the end for Barige?
More, I don't know, but such a talented person to find himself in this sort of situation. If he goes south, and I hope he doesn't, well, if he's guilty, anyone who's guilty should face the consequence of their own actions anyway. But then, if he goes south and he knows nothing about it, it's just going to be sad because son of a legend, musical legend, who is also towing the path of his father, have someone like this that I mean, what, Collington and his family, they won't be proud.
The barrister, yeah?
Is it barrister? Okay,
Yeah,
barrister.
yeah.
They won't be proud. They won't be proud of the mess he has gotten himself into.
Yeah.
They won't be proud of it.
Anyways, we'll speak to Barige and of course RIP to Kashy, Cash Records. Now, so the case with EFCC don't go like it. You really cannot drag it.
What's he want to do again? What's he want to do EFCC again?
Guys, let's have your thoughts on that particular one. Barige and of course the late Kashy. It's been quite a night or a past few hours on social media. A lot of people, saying a lot of things, tweeting. Barige has been arrested as well, and of course, this is not the end of it. We still have a whole lot more to say because this story is developing every hour and every day. Let's have your thoughts on that one. We'll see you on the next one. Please continue to stay safe, and most importantly, please stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble because
Don't let the devil
if Kasala box, be on your own, guys. Please continue to be responsible and be good all the time. See you on the next one, guys.